You know what blows my mind, man? How Islam is one of those things in America that people are terrified of, but at the same time they're fascinated by it. It's like this weird paradox. You'll hear people say, "Oh, I don't trust Muslims," or they'll have this knee-jerk fear, right? But then those same people will watch documentaries about the Middle East. They'll read about Islamic history. They'll get caught up in the mysticism, the discipline of prayer, the way of life. There's this magnetic pull to it. It's like fire people are afraid to touch it, but they can't stop staring at it. And I think that tension says a lot about where we're at as a culture. Part of it is the way the media has painted Islam. For decades, all you see is war, terror attacks, radical groups. So your average American associates Islam with danger. But at the same time, when you zoom out and look at it, Islam has this deep spiritual backbone that people in the West are starving for. I think that's what keeps drawing people in. We've got a culture here that's obsessed with materialism, endless consumer cycles, chasing dopamine hits through Instagram likes and DoorDash orders. And then you look at Islam, which says 5 times a day, stop what you're doing, connect to God, discipline your mind, remind yourself that life is bigger than your ego. That's heavy, man. That's the opposite of the modern Western lifestyle. And I think people feel that contrast, even if they don't want to admit it. And it makes you wonder, why is fear so tied up in it? I think part of it is ignorance. We fear what we don't understand. It's like if you take someone who's never seen jiu-jitsu and throw them on the mat with a black belt, they're terrified. They think it's violent. But once they understand the art, they see the beauty, the control, the philosophy. Islam works the same way. People see the surface through headlines, but when you dig deeper, there's an entire world of poetry, science, philosophy, and art connected to it. From a psychological perspective, Americans are trained to fear losing control. Islam is about surrender. That idea, surrendering your will to something greater, terrifies people who were raised on rugged individualism, self-reliance, do what you want. But on the flip side, if surrender is also what people secretly crave, it's why we meditate, it's why we do psychedelics, it's why we look for flow states. We want that moment where the ego shuts up and we're part of something bigger. And here's the trippy part. Islam is already embedded in Western culture, whether people admit it or not. Coffee culture, that came out of the Islamic world. Hospitals, algebra, astronomy, huge pieces of Western science come from Islamic scholars. So even the people who claim to reject it are benefiting from it every day without even knowing it. So maybe the fear isn't really about Islam itself. Maybe it's about the mirror it holds up to us. It forces Americans to confront how shallow and disconnected modern life can feel. And that's scary, but that's also why you can't ignore it. Because deep down, people know there's something there they're missing.